When I look back at my life, I realize how often I was wrong about the things that happened to me. I used to believe I could immediately judge whether something was good or bad. If I failed an exam, lost an opportunity, or someone walked away from me, I felt the world was ending. If I got what I wanted, I thought life had finally given me happiness. But as the years passed, I learned the truth. Only time reveals what is truly good or bad. I will never forget the first big lesson. Many years ago, I applied for a job that I dreamed of. I worked hard to prepare for the interview, and when I didn't get it, I felt crushed. I told myself, this is the worst thing that could happen. My life is ruined. I spent weeks in disappointment, wondering why life was so unfair, but several months later, something unexpected happened, because I wasn't tied to that job. I had the chance to learn a new skill and explore another field. Soon after, I found a different job that turned out to be much better for me. Not only did it pay more, but it also gave me freedom, growth, and friendships that shaped my future. Looking back, losing that first job was not a tragedy, it was a hidden blessing. Another time, the opposite happened. I received an opportunity that I thought was perfect. At first, I was so happy and proud. I celebrated, I thanked life, and I believed all my problems were solved. But over time, I realized that what looked like a gift brought me stress, sleepless nights, and people who didn't really care about me. It drained me more than it gave. I had to admit to myself that not every success is truly good. Sometimes the things we celebrate the loudest become the heaviest burdens. These experiences taught me patience. Life is like a long story, and each event is only one page. You cannot judge a book by a single chapter. A failure today may prepare you for tomorrow's success. A success today may reveal hidden lessons or challenges later. I remember once hearing an old proverb, maybe good, maybe bad, time will tell. At first, I thought it was just a wise saying, but then I started living it. Whenever something unexpected happens now, I try not to rush to judge it. Instead, I remind myself, wait. Let time show its meaning. One of the deepest lessons came when a close friend walked away from my life. At first, it hurt terribly. I thought I had lost someone forever. But with time, I realized that our paths were meant to separate so I could grow independently. That loss pushed me to discover myself, and years later, I am grateful for the strength it gave me. What seemed like pain turned into power. So now, when something bad happens, I ask, could this be leading me somewhere better? And when something good happens, I ask, what lesson is hidden here? My reflection: life is not black or white. It is full of surprises, twists, and turns. We don't see the full picture when we are standing too close, but when enough time passes, we begin to connect the dots. If I had judged my life only by my first failures, I would have called myself unlucky. If I had judged it only by my first victories, I would have thought I had already reached the top. But both were illusions. Real wisdom comes from patience. From waiting long enough to see the bigger story. Today I live with more peace. When challenges appear, I remind myself that they may be shaping something beautiful in the future. When blessings arrive, I accept them with gratitude but also with humility, knowing that time will reveal their true meaning. Moral of the story: don't rush to label events in your life as good or bad. Time has a way of showing us what they truly mean. What feels like a curse today may turn into tomorrow's blessing, and what feels like a gift today may carry lessons for the future. Trust time, it is the greatest teacher.